Hey guys, what's going on? It's Connor here, bringing you another Advanced Warfare gameplay. This time it's Uplink on the map Comeback. This gameplay was from a GB match about a week ago. We played against two pro players, Miyagi and Strife, and we played against the UFC fighter Scott Jorgensen, who also owns Synergy Gaming. So it was a really cool matchup for us. We were down 0-1 in the series after getting destroyed on the hard point, and this was the map that we needed to win. We were down 3-0 at one point. We came back and we won 6-5. Went to the third map, and we messed up the rules, so we ended up canceling because one of their players left. But yeah, so it was really fun for us. This is probably the most fun I've had playing Advanced Warfare, so I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I ended up going 42-21 with 2 points, so it was really crazy, and I hope you guys enjoy. But today, I want to talk to you guys about where I think esports is going to go for Call of Duty. So competitive Call of Duty throughout the Advanced Warfare season, and it's really crazy what's going on right now. After the growth that occurred during the Black Ops 2 year, which was just exponential, I got into competitive Call of Duty during Modern Warfare 3. I started playing at the beginning of Black Ops 2. I watched COD XP, which was the first $1 million tournament, and that's when I knew I wanted to compete, after I knew there was a $1 million tournament. And really, it has grown so much since I watched that. Obviously, the $1 million tournament hasn't gotten any bigger since then, but the amount of people that watch, I think there was like, when I watched that $1 million tournament, there couldn't have been more than like 20,000 people watching the stream, probably less. Maybe in the finals they had around that amount. In the Black Ops 2 COD Champs Finals, which was the new $1 million tournament that they're going to be doing every single year. It's from Activision. I think they're the ones hosting it. And there's, I think, 100,000 people, 130,000 people or something like that watching the grand finals, which was just absolutely crazy. I mean, For Call of Duty and console esports, it's never really been that big. Obviously, there's the other big names in esports like League of Legends, there's Dota, StarCraft. I'm not 100% sure how big they are, but I know they have massive fan bases, and people literally will give their life for some of these professional players. It is crazy how hardcore they go, and it's mostly because the population of I think it's Korea. Don't quote me on that. Somewhere in Asia, where for every person we have, well, not we, I don't live in the States, but for every person there is in the United States, there's 1.6 gamers. In wherever it is in Asia, I forget what country it is, but that is a crazy statistic when you look at it. But yeah, so it was definitely insane though for console esports. And after Ghosts, where it was kind of a really slow year, if you guys paid attention, if you guys watched streams, you would know that a lot of the professional players didn't want to play because it wasn't a fun game. You just kept playing the exact same thing over and over. The game types we played weren't fun. It was Blitz, which was just a fluky game type that anyone could win. Search and Destroy, where every single round was the exact same. And Domination, where you would cap a flag and then camp corners. So it really wasn't exciting to watch. It wasn't exciting to play. So it looks like Sledgehammer really tried to change it up this year with Advanced Warfare. And as you guys are watching right now, this is just exciting. The new game type Uplink, which doesn't look like it's going to be in esports, just because of it's still kind of a fluky game type, and also people don't like change, so I doubt it'll be in the rotation. But this is just a fun game type to watch and a fun game type to play. The new Search and Destroy is going to be crazy with the XF suit mechanics, so I'm really looking forward to watching those in tournaments, especially once people get used to the game and all. And then they also brought Hardpoint back, which was a staple in Black Ops 2. I really think Hardpoint was what grew Black Ops 2 and grew Call of Duty competitive gaming so much, just because it was so exciting to watch. Those last second games where someone would win 180 to 179, where they would just hold the last hill for just long enough to come back. And it was just fun to watch. And obviously it's crazy when you win those games. It's really exciting. So I think bringing back Hardpoint was the best thing Sledgehammer could have done for Call of Duty esports, and I'm really excited to play it. I've played a lot of Hardpoint competitively in the last, I think, 11 days that I've had this game, 12 days maybe. What day is today? November 11th, so yeah, I've had it for 12 days, and I played a lot of Hardpoint. We played, myself and 3 other people, we played in the 5K. If you guys don't know what that is, MLG came out with tournaments where you can get pro points, which will siege you at LAN events, or their LAN events. I think it's also for UMG, where they siege you by pro points. And we ended up playing, and we lost by 2 points in the hard point in the first map of the second round, which was obviously really heartbreaking, but it was still a really exciting game. I think I ended up with like 12 defends or something, and you don't see that often in this game, just because they kind of changed how they keep track of defends in the hill, where they have to be in the hill with you, or the hard point with you, for you to actually get the points, or to get credited with the defend. But, you know, it's still really fun to play. It's really exciting to watch. And especially with this new speed, I really like how fast the games are. They made the maps bigger. They made the maps 3 or 2 leveled. Even on some of the maps, I think it's 4 levels almost. It's kind of like 3.5 levels, how they did it with like stairs and stuff. So it's really crazy. And there's all these rooftops and stuff. They're putting hard points on top of rooftops. So it's just really, really fun to play. And I honestly think the viewership is going to go up so much compared to how it was during the last like 4 or 5 months of Ghosts, where no one really wanted to play, no one really wanted to watch. People played it because they wanted to win tournaments. People watched because they were still interested, they still enjoyed the competitive aspect, but the drive just wasn't there from the players, and I think that had a really big impact on the viewership. But like I keep saying, guys, this game is absolutely crazy to play and to watch. It's really fun, and I think that this $1 million tournament is going to be more than $1 million, because if you guys didn't hear, a lot of, not organizations, but a lot of developers actually came out with ways that they could grow the prize pool by coming out with like esports packs and stuff in their game. I think it was Dota, but don't quote me on that did it, and they ended up having their prize pool like 8 million, and it started off at 4 million or something like that, and it was all raised by viewers and people that played the game that were buying like skins or something. Again, guys, I'm not 100% sure, but I remember the prize pool being around $8 million, so it was like $6 million for first prize, and that really is a life changer if you think about it, especially as a gamer, and just think about where gaming has gone and where it's going. In the Season 4 League, or the first season of Advanced Warfare, but I think it's the 4th season overall for MLG, for Call of Duty, and they have the pro players on contracts with salaries. And I know one of the players actually quit his job just to play, and he ended up getting dropped by the team. Unfortunately, that really sucks that the organization has that much power. But at the same time, looking at it, having a salary like from the actual league is unreal. Obviously, organizations have been doing or giving out contracts for a while with salary. I know Optic's done it. I'm pretty sure Envy's done it. Evil Geniuses might have done it. I'm not 100% sure. But with MLG actually supporting the players, I think it's going to be really fun to watch. I think people are going to put a lot of effort into it. There's a lot more money at stake now, especially with a lot more tournaments coming up. And with this game, the skill gap is so large that people are going to have to put so much work into it to learn every little in and out of this game. Because if you make one mistake, I mean, in this game, like, you need to know how to manipulate everything around you at all times. You need to know where everyone is, just because of like how they made the maps. You can't just watch like one corner, because he could either go below you if there's a lower area, or he could jump on the rooftop and kill you from there. So there's a lot of new elements to this game, and I think it's really going to grow competitive Call of Duty, just because of the skill gap and how much harder it's going to be for players, like for good players to lose to not as good players. And that kind of came out wrong, but basically, like, competitive gaming is at its best when there's a good team, like a really good team that everyone hates, and every single team is trying to knock that team off. And that's like the beginning of Ghost with EG, and like towards the end of Black Ops 2 with Complexity, and Freako Impact at the beginning of Black Ops 2, or I guess kind of in the middle, where, you know, everyone just wants to beat them, and that's when people watch. That's when people enjoy it, because there's rivalries between teams, and everyone just wants to beat that one team. And it's crazy, really, watching those kinds of games where the underdogs beat the best team in the game. And I think we're going to see a lot of that in this game, especially with the skill gap, like I keep saying, guys. I think, I kind of don't want to sound like a fanboy here, but I think Optic Gaming is probably going to be the best team with Formal on it, who's probably going to be the best player in this game, just because he has the Halo background and the Call of Duty background now after playing Ghost for however many months he did, about a year, I think. I think he ended up going to MLG Columbus, which was the first Ghost event. So I think he played the entire season throughout Ghost. Already got a championship after only playing Call of Duty for a year. So, you know, obviously an amazing, talented player. And I think people like him are really going to grow the community. So, hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Please hit the like button if you did. Subscribe. I'm going to have daily uploads, or almost daily. No promises, but if I do miss an upload, then I'll be doing 2 the next day to make up for it. So make sure you guys subscribe. Comment if you guys feel like I need to fix something. Constructive criticism always helps me, guys. Follow me on Twitter at ConnorFPS, the same as my YouTube channel. And I hope you guys enjoy. There's 20 seconds left here, so I'm just going to leave you to watch the end of the game and see us win. Wish you guys could have heard us in the Skype call. It was crazy how hyped we were getting just because, you know, we just beat this team. We just came back, and it was insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed. See you later. Bye.
Well fought, gents. I knew we hired you for a reason. Satellite reset.